We're back with episode 82 of Road to 99 overall in NBA 2K11 My Career, where we start at 35 and work our way up to 99. We're down 1-0 against the Atlanta Hawks in the first round of the playoffs. I'm not worried. We figured out what we have to do, and it's whatever we did last game. We're not doing that. We didn't end the playoff drought just to get eliminated in the first round. That's all I'm saying. Game 2, Atlanta Hawks at MSG, NBA playoffs. Objectives for the game: take at least 16 jump shots during the game. This is a lock. I like how they're changing the objectives based on the minutes we're playing. That's incredible. But that's a lock. And limit your matchup to 5 3-point shots. I don't know if they have to make them, they have to pull them. Doesn't matter. This isn't current day Mike Bibby. This was before they injected him with the super soldier serum like Captain America. What are they feeding that man? This is a lock. And finish the game with a teammate grade of A+ or better. This is a lock. We don't finish below an A+. Look at the arena. The atmosphere is incredible. We're down by 1. Stats on the season: 55 points, 8 rebounds, 11 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 54% from the field, 100% from the line, 43% from 3, 8 turnovers. We don't talk about the turnovers. Stop looking at the turnovers. This is obviously from one game, so it has no weight to it. But tip-off begins. Where's the dynamic angle? We lose it, but it's okay because now we have the ball. We give it to Roger Mason. Drew Gooden gets it, and he bobbles the ball. We're not starting with the nonsense already, man. We were supposed to leave this in game 1, but now we bring it back, cross it over into the paint. We force a terrible shot, but it goes in. Now we have the ball again. Sizing up Bibby. Shot clock counting down. Pull up at the midi, goes in. Pointing to the nosebleeds. This one's for the bums up there. Wait a minute. AP. Who is that up there? AP. That's Kelly Clarkson in the nosebleeds. Sign my baby. She's a New York Knicks season ticket holder. Now lay it off to Wilson Chandler. Little wraparound, but he pulls up. Amari Stoudemire slams it in over the defense. Put back dunk. That man has a wife and child at home. That is insane. We love the intensity, but we also love the Roger Mason clamps. Now we're gone on the break. He lays it off, and we tomahawk it. We bobble the pass, but it gets us to the basket, and we could slam it in effortlessly. Two-hand jam. Now we have the ball. Randy Moss it in the corner. Give it to Wilson Chandler. Gives it back. Are you kidding me? Alejandro Papadopoulos? What is that move? The standing dunk. Listen. You can hate the attribute upgrades I put into this man, but they're paying off. The hands to make the pass on the sideline like that. The standing dunk to stand and dunk like that. The vertical to get up. And our 95 free throw to have that go in. Free throw goes in. Oh, shit. But we missed the free throw. Things cannot get worse. Joe Johnson slams it on my head top, and things have just gotten worse. Now Amari Stoudemire sets the screen. We go into the paint. They're not even trying on defense. We lay it in after the pump fake. But now Marvin Williams is getting lost. Cross it over. Give it to Jason Thompson. Sky hook. That's an assist. Joe Johnson, do not look at me like that. He's got a lot of tension in his forehead. I can see it. It might be high stress from versing Alejandro Papadopoulos. I don't blame him. It's justified. But now after the miss, Roger Mason's pushing the tempo. Gives it to Papadopoulos. We lay it off to Wilson. 3-man weave. He lays it in. Moment of the game. Yes, it is. But now Wilson Chandler. Terrible pass. We get it back. Cross it over. Lay it off to Amari. He pulls up at the midi. That goes in. And now Amari hits us in the corner. Blowing by Mike Bibby. We slam it in again. Reverse dunk. Are you kidding me, Alejandro? What are they feeding you? But we end the first quarter down by 1. And now this man is locked in like a croissant in the oven. There's no getting out. Start of the second, we have the ball. Give it to Garcia. He gives it to Gooden. Gooden bangs a midi. We love seeing our teammates hit their shots. But Jeff Teague walking into the paint. We meet him at the basket. He misses the shot. Now Gallinari hits us. Blow by Jeff Teague. Windmill tomahawk. That is incredible. What an animation. That's a dunk, brother. Now we're going on the break. Hop step into the paint. They foul us. We missed the shot, but we're going to the line for 2. At the line, we make the first, and you already know we never missed the second. Goes in. Now we're in the midi. They bring the double. Gallinari Gallinari. You don't get freer than this. Wide open under the basket, goes in. Now we go to the left. Fade away with Teague in our face. Doesn't matter, goes in. Now Wilson Chandler with the ball. He gives it to AP. We get Teague jumping. Lay it off Jason Thompson. He slams it in. Now we give it to Thompson on the block again. He kicks it back out. Pull up at the midi. Goes in. Pump fake at the 3. Teague, where are you going? Pull up at the midi. Goes in. Now Joe Johnson has to answer back. He bangs a midi himself. That doesn't sit right with me. And now we have the ball. Size up Joe Johnson. Go to the midi. Pull up. We answer right back. But he lays it off to Teague, and Teague does not get it to go. We push it up the court. Wilson Chandler. What a finish. Hop step into the paint. Lays it in. Let Wilson cook. Now we blow by Joe Johnson straight into the paint. We lay it in. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Joe Johnson rips a 3. That goes in. But we have to answer back with a 3 ourselves. We pull up from the parking lot. Goes in. Everything he does, I can do better. That takes us into halftime. We're up by 10. Joe Johnson, 14 points, 1 rebound, 4 assists, and 2 steals. But Alejandro Papapadula is showing he should have been MVP. 31 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. When I tell you we're not losing, we are not losing. If I have to score 117 points, I will score 117 points because they're only scoring 116. Start of the third, we have the ball, dribbling to the right. They bring the double, lay it off Amari. He quickly taps it to Roger Mason. He bangs a 3. Now we're sizing up Bibby. Go to the left, fadeaway midi. That goes in. We've only missed 6 shots so far. Now Josh Smith is literally a Monstar from Space Jam. How do you extend your arm like that to slam it in? That is ridiculous. But next possession, we're going straight to the basket. Pull up at the midi, and it goes in. Now we have the ball. Crossover to the right. Straight into the paint. We lay it in over Mike Bibby and Alfred Horford. Marvin Williams in the corner. Misses the 3. But Josh Smith is just a grown man in that paint. Gets the basket and then some. Now we're sizing up Jeff Teague. Laid off Wilson Chandler. He pulls up for the midi and it goes in. That's another assist. But now we make a backdoor cut. Jason Thompson lays it off to us and we slam it in. 6-point lead. Crossover. Fling it to Jason Thompson. He slams it in too. Join the dunk party. It's going crazy in MSG. 4-point game. They bring the double. We hit Gallinari. He gives it back. They foul us. Send that man to the line. We make the first. And you already know we never miss the second. Goes in. 6-point game. Amari Stoudemire hits us on the backdoor cut. And we lay it in under the basket. But now KIRK HINRICH comes in. And this is where things get iffy. This man is lollipopping his passes. And giving up an N1 to Joe Johnson. It is now a 3-point game. We hit Wilson Chandler in the corner. He saves us. We're back up to a 6-point game. Now Jason Thompson tips the pass. We pick it up. We're gone on the break. We lay it off. KIRK HINRICH. He pulls up at the elbow. What is that shot? But now Joe Johnson in the paint. He gets it to go again. They are just having a party in the paint. The Atlanta Hawks cannot miss. But now we have the ball. Pass out of the shot. Jason Thompson. You gotta finish that, man. Under the basket. That is a free bucket. And we end the third quarter up by 1. Fourth quarter, we pull up, hand in the face, double rim, doesn't go. We're down by 5. Josh Smith with a slam. Joe Johnson with a layup. Josh Smith with a layup. And we have to answer back. Maurice Evans, doinker. They bring the double. We hit Luke Babbitt. Luke Babbitt gives it back. They foul us. The fourth quarter goes so bad. We're down by 11. But we make our first free throw. We cut the lead to 10. Second free throw goes in. This is still a winnable game. We pull up for 3. Goes in. 8-point game. It is not over yet. Josh Smith with the miss. But Zaza Pachulia should not be playing like this. He grabs the rebound, gets the foul, and then some. Drew Gooden is getting bodied in the paint by Zaza Pachulia. The Hawks are on a 17-5 run, but we laid off to Drew Gooden. Pull up. He gets it to go. We are still in this game. 13-point game. We pull up for 3. That goes in. We are chipping away at what should have been our lead. 10-point game. Mike Bibby with the ball. We get the steal. Lay it off to Gallinari. Wide open. He misses. We need to hit those shots, man. We need to hit those shots. Now they bring the double again. We hit KIRK HINRICH. He makes the shot this time. On the block, we fade away. We miss, but Gallinari gets the putback. In the corner, Gallinari for 3. That goes in. 8-point game. They bring the double. We go to the midi. Pull up. Goes in. We cut the lead to 6, but they hit their free throws. And we end the game with 53 points, 9 rebounds, 12 assists, 2 steals, and we're neutral. B teammate grade, 2 out of 3 objectives. We lose the game and finish with 1,306 skill points. And just like that, our backs are against the wall. We cannot lose another game. We fall to 0-2. and we cannot lose another game. We need to be locked in the rest of this series. If we lose the next game, it might be chalk. But all we need is one win, and then we have momentum on our side, and we will spin the block and run the table and get the chip. I am still so confident. The Hawks are good, but we are better. If I have to score 117 points, I'll do it. I don't care. It does not matter at this point. But that takes us into the post-game press conference.
What was with your refusal to give up the ball tonight? Your teammates couldn't have been happy with you afterwards.
What was with your refusal to give up the ball? My teammates were not hitting their shots. That is why I didn't give up the ball. But it's crazy because you weren't watching the game, because I was giving up the ball, because they kept missing their shots. I shouldn't have given up the ball. This reporter is just gaslighting us. She wasn't even watching the game. No more questions. I'm not even talking about this. She's trying to tear the locker room apart while we're in a pinnacle moment in the playoffs. That takes us out of the game. 1,342 skill points to spend, and we're going to do so right now. We upgrade our hands to an 80, and that leaves us at a 71 overall. And a quick update on what the bracket's looking like. OKC is looking like an upset. The Celtics grabbed game 2, and we're down 2-0 to the Atlanta Hawks. We did not come this far to lose in the first round. That's all I'm saying. Book it now. If it has to go to 7, we're pushing game 7. We're not getting bounced in the first round. Not like this. But we can end the video as a 71 overall. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like, make sure you comment AP for MVP in the comments. And if you're not following, make sure you follow. Because if you're not following, you're not going to see the videos as soon as they're up. But if you're not seeing them as soon as they're up, that means you're late. If you're late, that means you're not early. If you're not early, then you're late. And if you're late, well, then you're weird. Don't be weird, just follow. Thank you.